Good morning. This is history number 12 of 52 stories. So, this one, the question was, how did, how did my grandparents meet and fall in love? Well, I don't know. But I thought, well, I don't know the answer to that, but after we're finished with this video, my grandkids will know the answer to the question. So, uh, the first date I had with Grandma was when she was 14, so I would have been 15. How that actually happened, I don't know. It's 60 years ago now. But I remember it. I remember going out. I remember having a great time. And then my recollection says I didn't date her again for a while. But I remember one time we had just moved into Midvale, and we had a ward activity, a church activity, and it was some kind of potluck, and then they were having a game, the newlywed game. And although we were brand new, they put us as newlyweds. And it's a spoof kind of thing. They had young couples and old couples. In fact, this was the Midvale 7th Ward was our church there, and they used to refer to the congregation as newlyweds and nearly dead. And so we, of course, on the other spectrum, nearly dead. Now we were only about 60 at the time, maybe late 50s at the time. So we had just moved into this neighborhood, and we go to the fun event, and they ask the questions. They're trying to find out who knows the correct answer between husband and wife. And they said, how long was it from the time you dated till you got married? My answer was 3 months, and Judy's answer was 10 years. And so everybody thought that was pretty funny. But we did date early in high school, and then we dated on and off, but not more off than on. And then about 10 years later, we got back together, and that's mostly Judy was paying attention, and she made that happen. So from the first time we dated till we got married was 10 years. But the last time we got together, which was what I was thinking, we got married in 3 months. Anyway, everybody got a big laugh out of that. But the interesting part is that we did know each other for 10 years. And I remember going over to Grandma's house, Judy's house. She had a swimming pool, so people would congregate there. And, of course, she's cute, and I always wanted to be around her, and we always had fun. But we both had other interests. When I was going into my senior year, I was dating someone all the time, same person throughout the year. And after school let out and I joined the Army, I got engaged to her. So Judy and I were not dating at that time. Although shortly after I went into the service, the person I was engaged to got engaged to somebody else as well. So there were two people. So I thought, okay, I went and got my ring, and then I was out of that. And then I would go by and try to catch Judy when I came home on weekends from the Army. And that worked out somewhat, but not that well. But ultimately, Judy, at the age of, I guess, 23 or thereabouts, finally decided she was ready to get married and quit messing around. And she tracked me down and came to the, yes, it was a bar where I used to hang out. Remember, I had a past, and she came to that bar, and we got together that night, and then we were inseparable from that time forward. And within a very short period of time, a week or so, Judy might know better, but she said, if you're serious, I'm serious. I'm tired of just messing around. And I said, okay. And a week or two later, I asked her to marry me. After I asked her to marry me, then I didn't say anything for a couple weeks, as I recall. But ultimately, we set a date and we were married in a very short period of time. And so we just had this absolutely wonderful courtship, sporadic for 10 years, but then in the end, it was just heavenly. It was wonderful. I wouldn't trade it for anything. And now we've had our anniversary is 2 days from now, and we'll be married 49 years. By the way, you can see I'm still in the rehab, but I think I'm sneaking out today and leaving. I may have to come back tomorrow and check out, but basically I'm finished. I've been here 2 weeks. I'm sick and tired of it, and I'm ready to go home whether I'm ready or not. And so we'll talk to you later. Have a great day.